Hi, it's me, Hasmik again. Hello. Today, actually, I want to make you another very famous and very traditional meal. It's called Aushreshte. Like I said, I can't translate that in English. Is the best way is to say it's Aushreshte. And the people make it very differently. I have eaten it in a very different ways, and they all taste great. But I make like this. So for this recipe, we are going to need Aushreshte Aushreshte. This is not for the rice. This is Aushreshte Aushreshte, and you can find this in Middle Eastern or Persian or Armenian markets. It's called Aushreshte Aushreshte. So you get the pack but we are not going to use all of it because we need probably 1/3 or 1/4 of this. You are going to need 1 teaspoonful of turmeric, 1 teaspoon maybe or 2 teaspoonful of dried mint. This one also you can get it from Persian, Middle Eastern or Armenian markets. And then 1 jar of Kashke. You can get any brand you want, but I have been using this brand forever. You are going to need 1 big chopped onion for frying, and you are going to need 1 can of red or black beans. You can or pinto beans, whichever you like, and you can have and 1 can of chickpeas, and some people add lentil too. If you want, you can add lentil, and some people add lots of greeneries, but I only add spinach. So 1 bunch of spinach, I wash them and chop them, rough chop. It doesn't have to be too small, rough chop, because this is going to cook and becomes very little. What I do, so let's start. So what I do, when you buy the Kashke, it's like this, it's very dense. So what you have to do, you have to take it out of the jar and then add it with little water. So open it up, dissolve it in the water. So I have done that already. So it becomes just like this. And what you do, you get your onions and then half a cup of vegetable oil, whatever oil you're comfortable you like, and we caramelize this onion. And after they're sort of caramelized, you add 1 teaspoon of turmeric, because turmeric has to be toasted in oil also in order to give you better aroma and color. And 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoonful, whichever you like. If you like more mint, which I do, then add that one. So you fry them all together and you have something like this. It has mint, it has onions, it has turmeric, and everything else, yeah, and oil. So now we have to put it together. What I do, I put everything in the pot and let it cook and let all the flavors marinate. And that's it. So let me get to my pot. Okay, so what I do, I'm gonna put my beans in the pot, my chickpeas in the pot, and I'll add my greens in the pot. So this is 2 bunches, but I'm gonna use half of it, so it's 1 bunch. Okay. And then I'm going to with the Aushreshte, it's kind of tricky. You don't want to put too much Aushreshte, because when this cooks like spaghetti, it becomes bigger and then makes your Aushreshte like thick. So I don't like too much thick Aushreshte, so I take like a bunch. But the thing is, at the end, if you after you cook, you realize you see your Aushreshte is kind of watery, you can always add a little at the end, but don't add too much, because when it gets thick, then it's gonna ruin your Aushreshte. So I add this, I chop them like this, okay, and I add my caramelized onion, turmeric, and dry mint, okay. I'm gonna add water into this to deglaze it and add it. Okay, so I added some water, both to deglaze my pan, and also I need some water so get everything cooked, because okay. Okay, look so pretty already. Now we are gonna add our kashke to our mixture. See, still have some thick pieces on the bottom. I'm gonna add water and wash this on and put it on our Kashke Aushreshte too. Okay, all set. Now we are gonna cook this for almost 40 minutes, but you have to keep an eye on it. You have to open the lid, or I normally don't put a lid on this one, but you have to come a few after every 10-15 minutes. You have to give it like a small stir. Make sure it doesn't burn or stick the bottom, and then probably 40-45 minutes it will be done. So let's put it on the stove. Okay, this is our Aushreshte. It's been cooking for like 45 minutes, an hour. It's perfectly cooked and done. It looks a little watery, but don't worry, because like if it stays for another half an hour or so, even off the stove, it gets thicker, because all the rashte and everything else absorb the juice and it's get thicker. So don't worry about it, and this is perfect. So let's serve it. Look at our dish, so delicious and so nice. And I have fried actually some additional mint with oil. It's like you use like 4 or 5 tablespoons of oil and 1 tablespoon of dry meat fried. And I garnished my entire container bowl, but you can also just put it serve it with the food. Whoever likes it, they can just garnish their food. So, and this one also we eat it like a soup or appetizer or main dish. Like I said, I always eat this like a main dish. I eat it with bread and it makes me perfectly full. So you can eat it with either lavash or a pita bread. You cannot eat it for any different bread. It has to be lavash or pita. So let me taste it. Looks so beautiful, and you have no idea how good it smells, the mint. Okay, let's get a look how beautiful, and everything comes together. Like I said, don't put too much of rashte because it's gonna get thicker and absorb all of your kashke. Okay, so I'll get some of the garnishment too. Wow, my goodness. And if you noticed, I don't add any salt and pepper, anything to kashke, because the kashke already has some salt. So the only spice I use for this is just the turmeric. Okay, let me taste it. So I'm gonna get a piece of bread. This is how we eat it. So just fold it like this. Like this. It is so hot, but it's so good. Oh my goodness. I can eat this for lunch and dinner and breakfast. So it's gorgeous and delicious. I hope you make it and enjoy it. And please don't forget, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.